So welcome back to the tool shed. This is a tool called in or out, and it is really simple and really, impactful. In or out comes to me from, like a lot of my tools, my good friend Cam Moken, and he's a founder of Man Uprising, and he uses in his other peer group this tool. So what it is they just have an agreement. There's, I don't know, 9 of them, and they do things between their peer groups, and one of the things they'll do is, just grab dinner or whatever, and they have a simple rule. There's no, so Cam or somebody will send out the email saying, you want to go out to dinner? And your response to the email is either I'm in or I'm out, right? I'll be at whatever, such and such place, Tuesday night, 7 p.m., who's in, who's out? And so guys will respond, I'm in, I'm out. And why it's so powerful, in my experience, having been using it and offering it to other people, especially men, but I guess it's really not a male-female thing, I'd have to think about that, is that our initial reaction is to concoct story, right? It's very hard for people to be direct. It feels like so alien to our culture to say, no, thank you, right? Or no. So many people I coach have a hard time with the word no. They don't even think it's a complete sentence. They think it's no, comma, and here's why. No, comma, but, dot, 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 dot. As opposed to no, or, no, thank you. And not having to explain, not having to justify. So when somebody says, do you want to grab dinner over at Joe's Tuesday night? It's out. Can't do it, right? They're not saying I can't do it. Just out is I can't do it. And that's as much as I need to share with you. And why that's so liberating is because I know with people I'm in agreement with of this in and out, that feelings won't be hurt. It isn't personal, right? It's just an invitation and it's a response. And there doesn't need to be anything else tied to it. It frees up me from having to sit there and concoct a scenario. When I was a rabbi, a synagogue rabbi, sorry to out you rabbis and ministers, there are so many invitations and you can't say no to congregants. Not really. So I would lie all the time. Oh, I can't come to your kid's bar mitzvah party because, first of all, I do 50 bar mitzvahs a year. And the only thing my wife and I would do would be go to bar mitzvah parties every night, every weekend night. It sounds like hell. So I would lie. I would constantly lie. I would, but I have to go do X, Y, Z. I'm not proud of that, but you're not proud for when you have to lie. And don't tell me that you don't. When somebody invites you to the christening or to the event and it's not yours to go, you don't want to go. And so you just concoct a story and then a story upon a story. And then it opens up the drama. And a lot of times I'm the recipient of that. I'll invite somebody out or do something and then you get the story and the story and the story. I just wanted to be, nice and invite you, but just say no. No, thank you. I'm out. It's so liberating. It's liberating as the person saying in or out, and it's the person liberating receiving the in or the out. I've been talking to a couple guys who have really been incorporating this into their lives, and of course they have to give some context for it, right? You can't just say to your wife or your boss or whoever, out. Obviously, there needs to be more than that, and you might have to come up with different language, better language, but not much different and not much better. Learning how to speak truth in a compassionate way is, and oftentimes when it's delivering the harder stuff, the no or the necessary feedback, as an act of compassion. Because it is not compassionate for me to say, I would love to come to your grandmother's 95th birthday party, even though I've never met her and it's in the middle of a Sunday when I'm busy, but I can't because I remember I promised so-and-so that I'd do this. That's not compassionate. It's a lie. It's saying to the other person, you can't handle my truth. You're a delicate flower that will wilt if I deliver that, or that our relationship can't withstand any tension, any adversity. That's not compassionate. It's also not a real relationship. Maybe relationships will fall apart. That's okay. This is a good litmus test. It's a healthy one. Can't all maintain all of our relationships all our lives. It's not possible. So we have to be discerning, especially in the second half of life, when the clock is ticking and when the bullshit meter just doesn't exist anymore. I don't have time or desire for it. I want to be around my people, my tribe, my guys who we can speak the truth to and know that it's going to be received from the loving place that it's given. And yeah, I got to work on my soft delivery, but I also have to work on my ability to say the thing, to say it directly, and to say sometimes a complete sentence, 2 letters with 1 period, N-O, or O-U-T. I'm out. So take that with you in or out into the world. I think it will bring a lot more compassion to yourselves, to the people around you, a lot more clarity, and certainly frees up a hell of a lot of time. See you in the next video. Until then, rise up in the second half of life.